What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. We are back. Listen, we recovered. We had our first kickoff date of our tour, but I said, listen, I got to get back in time because we just had history made over in Zanzibar with DJ the Money Coach. And he's taking his time out to hang out with us today and go over some of the highlights of his event. And DJ, tell him what's up before I play the nice highlight clips.
Well, hey, Happy New Year to
Happy New
everybody.
Year.
First and foremost, Happy New Year to everybody. Congratulations, Ericka, to your amazing first leg of your awesome tour that you just kicked off in Dallas. So shout out to you and the Classy Climb, man. You guys are making it happen. You know, take my hat off to you. It's been a great 4-year relationship. And I remember being at your first event in Atlanta down there. And what was that? August of 2021, I think it was.
Yep, across from the stadium, where they were had the Super Bowl. At some point, they're gonna have it there.
Yep, at the Hard Rock, brand new Reverb Hotel. So congratulations to you. So yeah, man, I'm obviously we're excited because history has been made, and when I say history, I don't say this lightly, but we have done something that nobody in America has accomplished in Zanzibar and Tanzania. And the reason why I know, Ericka, I literally just got off about an hour and a half conference call with the president, head of the Africa diaspora of Tanzania. And she was just
Tanzania,
amazed.
yes.
Yeah, she's been following us for 2 years, and she said it's amazing accomplishment that we pulled off that they're excited about. So, and I don't even know what the question was. I think you said introduce myself. I'm sorry. I'm up here.
Because you've been ripping and running. You're having a blast.
Just speaking.
You're having a good time.
Get me back on point. I don't even know.
All right. I said to introduce yourself so we can show up some of the highlights from their event. And that's what we're going to do because you guys got to see some of the beautiful videos they've been taking. I'm super proud of all the videos I'm seeing from them guys out here. All right, you guys, here we go.
I like about Zanzibar was being on the land, seeing the emerald water.
Got to see the island, connect with the people, do exclusive luxury experiences that you'll only get on the island of Zanzibar.
The beach, fresh food, the people. I mean, I could write a short book about what I experienced here.
Eating the best fruit, vegetables, seafood.
Met some amazing people. We had an amazing time.
I like the tours that we went on, the Spice Island and the Paradise Island.
The snorkeling. That was an exclusive experience.
Huge sandbar. That was set up like our private dining area.
The sand is soft, the water warm.
Unadulterated, pure, simple, Zanzibar.
So the opportunity in Zanzibar is very, 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 very clear. There is nothing but economical growth and development happening right now.
Zanzibar, just because it's an up-and-coming area.
Get here and you see the opportunity.
And then you come on the African side, you get to see even a different type of togetherness.
Being able to ask questions and DJ was just like, hey, ask me anything.
Plenty of money and peace of mind. Zanzibar all day.
Man, that was beautiful. That last clip said escape to Zanzibar. Hope you guys got to see it. Oh, he's lighting the cigar, y'all. Watch out. We're getting them in rare form today. Listen, drop your city and state in the chat. Man, DJ, listen, I can hear the wildlife. I can see the water. I can remember how cheap the lobsters were. I'm going to put my feet back in the sand in a little bit there. DJ, talk to us. It's been a minute. You went over there and became an international billionaire. Talk to us. Tell them about the opportunities around the world, the pom-pom lifestyle.
Yeah, now that I got my faculties back working right from all that excitement, thank you for being on the show. I'm DJ the Money Coach. Have been DJ the Money Coach for over 15 years, and we have the pleasure of getting introduced to a Zanzibar opportunity, just a bucket list trip, ladies and gentlemen, literally December of 2021 by yours truly, Ericka Williams of the Classy Climb, and her and I were talking about bucket list trips that previous summer. We were talking about going to Cape Verde and talking about going to Zanzibar. And lo and behold, guys, she called me up. I think it was like December 26th, 27th, about 11 o'clock at night, and said, hey, got that bucket list trip. And I'm giving you guys context. And this is important because when true success is achieved, is when opportunity meets preparedness. And I want you not to miss this, ladies and gentlemen, because I was prepared, didn't know what the opportunity was, but I was always prepared. So Ericka gave me an opportunity to take a bucket list trip with her. I executed the trip, and Ericka said, you might be out of 2 or 3 people I know can last minute go somewhere around the world because you're your own boss and you're free, which I am. So I was excited. Not only did I go on the trip with Ericka, but I also took my sister. And I told my sister, since she's always been great to me, ladies and gentlemen, here's a tip, black men. Take care of the women in your life. Moms, sisters, wives, nieces, daughters. Be a real black man, okay? So called my sister, and I said, I'm taking you on a bucket list trip. All you got to do is have tip money. I'm paying for everything. This is not a brag, guys. This just happened to be facts. So we did that. And my sister said, guess what? Our good buddy, RJ, shout out to RJ. He's in Zanzibar right now. So I hop on WhatsApp, Ericka, ladies and gentlemen, and RJ sitting down at Page on the beach with an exotic drink in his hand, drinking, having a great time. And I said, hey, man, it's great you having a bucket list trip. How long you been there? He said, oh, I've been here like 3 weeks. I said, man, that's a long trip. He said, well, you know what? He said, DJ, I'm not here for vacation, baby. I'm here buying up real estate. I'm going to say that again, ladies and gentlemen. He said, I'm here buying up real estate. And I said, really? I didn't even know that foreign investors could actually buy real estate in Zanzibar. He said, well, matter of fact, a new law just came on the books called the Home Owners Association law that was adopted based on Western civilization, primarily America, to incentivize Americans to buy real estate in Zanzibar to get them residency. And I'm one of the first people to take advantage of it. So I not only got excited, I expedited my trip that went from a bucket list trip, ladies and gentlemen, with Ericka to a business trip. So I hopped on the plane, got down there before Ericka did. I met with the connects that RJ introduced me to. And I went down there, ladies and gentlemen, just to buy a condo, maybe get lucky and buy a townhouse, because I had no idea what the costs were. And then when I saw the opportunity, I looked and I said, why buy a condo? Why buy a townhouse when I could buy my own resort? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I said, why not buy my own resort? And let me tell you why I said that real quickly, because God gave me a foreshadowing back in 2018, which I thought was a setback when I tried to buy into a multi-million-dollar resort that became a multi-billion-dollar resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. This is a tip. If you are focused on achieving your goals, they're lessons, not setbacks if you don't quit. So having thought about my experience at Hotel Iscarre, shout out, multi-billion-dollar resort, 5-star Michelin restaurant, I realized that God was telling me, this ain't your time, DJ, because I got a bigger plan for you. I actually got a vocation for you in the motherland. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I went from looking at a bucket list trip with Ericka to looking at maybe a townhouse, maybe a condo, to becoming the largest owner of real resorts and private land on people in America that's not Marriott or Hilton. I'm going to say that again, ladies. This ain't no brag. And these are facts, because the people of Zanzibar, the government, the heads of the diaspora, they have confirmed that I am based on my receipts. So with that said, Ericka, real quickly, I saw this resort. I looked at what I couldn't get involved with at Hotel Iscarre. Only one reason, Ericka, because I wasn't a citizen of Mexico. I had over 6 figures, could have invested in a multi-million-dollar operation, but I wasn't a citizen. This opportunity showed the opportunity. I said, look, I want to buy and become the major partner in this multi-million-dollar resort. And I got the money, I got the expertise, and most importantly, I got the gonads to pull it off. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. My inner circle, except for Ericka, thought I was going on a fool's errand. I'm going to say that again. They thought I was going on a fool's errand. Nobody in my inner circle, I'm talking about my investment partners, I'm talking about the banks and stuff that I've been doing millions of dollars of business with over the last 22 years. They all said, hey, good luck with that, boss. I hope it turns out well for you. But you know what? I did the research based on the past, and I read a financial Bible. Here it is right here, ladies and
Africa
gentlemen.
Rising.
Africa Rising, a business case study produced out of the University of Texas, Austin, by a PhD in economics. And guess what, Ericka?
Mhm.
He wrote this case study in 2011. And when
That's where
I
the
looked,
money was moving.
exactly, when I looked inside the book and read the case study, I knew I had a tiger by the tail that nobody else realized except for my partner, RJ, in Zanzibar. At that point, ladies and gentlemen, I went all in. I bought this resort. I poured millions of dollars into it with my own money first, and then I spread the gospel amongst our people. And credit to the Classy Climb, we had 52 investors, Ericka, that came on board with us for as little as starting out at $1,000 to some people that went up to 6 figures. And Zanzibar still people thought was a club.
It's a restaurant in Cleveland.
Exactly. And we had people get on a plane and people said, they got beaches in Africa? I thought they only had malaria and fat babies with flies flying around their
Not
eyes.
the fat babies. Not the fat babies.
Real talk. So now, ladies and gentlemen, all these amazing people that look like you and me, they believed me for 3 reasons and 3 reasons only. And let me tell you why they believe me. Number one, I always tell people, everything that I show you, I own outright. I said the first question you ought to ask anybody, including Ericka, anybody else, ask them to show you the equity and ownership they got in what they marketing to you. This is the reason why, Ericka, you're so successful, because the stuff you showed them, digital real estate, assets, residential properties, storage units, you own the stuff. So I said, show me that you got equity and ownership. So guess what I did? I showed them that me and my high school friend of over 35 years was in Detroit since 2006. And we collectively, ladies and gentlemen, we bought outright with other professionals over 240 properties that's worth over 8 figures. That's just one equity and ownership proof I was able to show them, Ericka. Then I showed them another project that I shared with you with Marcus. Remember?
Yep, right.
It's called the Sylvia in Memphis, Tennessee. Am I telling the truth?
I just saw Marcus a couple, maybe 2 weeks ago. We ate some good Korean food.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to show my partners that I'm a significant equity and ownership player in a multi-commercial apartment complex in Memphis, Tennessee. I was also able to show them that I'm an equity player in the bill pay business, that I signed the largest individual contract with HEB, which is the largest private grocer in the world. In 2011, I did a $6 million deal with HEB. And then I surpassed that, Ericka, by doing a $12 million deal with Love's Trucking. So
you guys, wait, back it up, DJ, because they write notes. Everybody don't write that fast. Tell them again. Tell them the first part, HEB, and then tell them the second part for Love's.
I did a $6 million bill pay exclusive deal with HEB. What that means, Ericka, ladies and gentlemen, I got the rights to put bill pay machines in over 37 urban centers and HEB stores in 2011. Nobody ever did that. No matter what their ethnicity or their color, I am the first. I'm one of one, like Reginald F. Lewis. Then I surpassed that, ladies and gentlemen, because I got big, hairy, audacious dreams and goals. I went to Love's Trucking, the largest depot in the world. And I struck a $12 million deal with them to put my bill pay machines in 267 of their stores. And I got the receipts to prove it. So that's number one. Show me the equity and ownership. Since I was able to show people, Ericka, correct me if I'm wrong, when we first met, you were trying to do a project called Depot, was it 271?
Exit 271.
Exit 271. You were raising some capital. You say, hey, DJ, I'll give you 16, 18% interest on your money. I was able to raise you $250,000 in like 7 to 10 business days. These are facts. And even though we didn't execute the finalization on that because I didn't have time to help run it the way we felt comfortable because we didn't have that relationship like we do now, but I raised the capital and you were impressed that I had the ability to do that. We had a sharp team. So now we did that, ladies and gentlemen. Equity and ownership. That's question number one. I have the receipts. Everything I have, I own. No financing, no debt. The second thing is access. Show me, Ericka, how you can give me access to execute my dreams. So what Ericka did for me, she showed me access to the internet. I'm a bricks and mortar guy. She said, DJ, I got these sharp professionals I've been helping educate for the last 7, 8 years, and they ain't never heard the stuff that you're talking about. And I think it's a fit. So Ericka helped me realize my dream on the internet by giving me access to execute through her network. That's check number 2. So number 1, equity and ownership before I try to sell you something. Number 2, give me access to execute my dreams to your network to help me manifest what I want, not what you want from me.
Right.
And then the third one is the magic question. How do I enroll? How do I get started? And that's how the story began that got us to Zanzibar, because I did the same thing, guys. I took the blueprint from what I did in Detroit, St. Louis, Memphis, Chicago, and I put it in Zanzibar because I wasn't starting a rodeo all over for the first time.
For sure.
That's what we got excited. So when we landed on the ground, I said, I can buy this resort for what it was less than what I own in a tequila company, Ericka.
Tolero.
I want y'all to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. This bottle represents $5 million of minority ownership, and I was able to buy and build a multi-million-dollar resort for the same price of that. I want y'all to let that seep in. And here's the other thing. Since I did the research with Africa Rising, what I thought was a setback with Hotel Escarre, God was just sharing me and preparing me for the bigger, better opportunity for us. And now I knew I had something nobody else had. And at that time, in February and March of 2022, Zanzibar was not even in the top 10 destinations in Africa, yet alone the world. Guess what? Today, February 8th, 2024, Zanzibar is the #1 summer destination on the continent of Africa, and it's in the top 6 in the world of exotic destinations. And guess what? Not only do we own a resort that we built with 52 investors that look just like you guys, we also built condominiums, and we also built 5 luxury townhouses that, Ericka, we did a conference on MLK birthday specifically to share freedom. And that's why I said the dream is realized. And then on the 16th, we did a conference on how to buy land, not property, but the actual land. I own the land, Ericka, which 98% of people who invest in Tanzania own the property. They don't own the land. I own the land. I own multiple acres. So I showed people how to do that. And then on the 17th, I showed them our biggest legacy resort. It's going to be called the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort, Ericka. It's going to open up April 2025. And right now, we're going to help people get on that, rocket ship that's headed to the moon, because I've already done 98% of the lifting. So that's what we're excited about. And we want to help everybody take a bite out of Zanzibar. But most importantly, we want them to start just as simple as getting out of debt, putting money aside in their emergency fund, building their Roth IRA, supporting their child, education. And then we want to take them to the magic step after they got that foundation created, Ericka. And we want to show them how to create businesses, which you do extremely well. We're going to show them how to create multiple streams of passive income that'll start them as little as $100 a month in passive income to over 6 figures in 2 to 5 years. And then they can take that business dollar and buy real estate and leverage the tax laws, Ericka.
Love it. Love it. Listen, so many times people say, Ericka, I'm trying to figure out how to get my tax deductions up, and I'm trying to figure out what I should do and cost ag. And I'm like, listen, we've brought on great people on this channel that you can reach out to. We brought on DJ Buddy Coach. He has a team of people. You can do assessments with them. There are several times we brought on a lot of talented, smart people on this channel that you can walk through. You don't have to walk through it alone. You don't have to out here and wander the wilderness. And I just don't know. Listen, we've walked through on several videos. I think one of our videos hit 92,000 views. It was talking about banking. And we were talking about the young lady who couldn't figure out her living in Dallas, right? So
She had
we've
$1,000 car note.
yeah. It's some of the simplest stuff that get people caught up. And so you're seeing out here, people are stuck, DJ, but they don't have to be stuck. You know, there's just so many opportunities at hand from the palm of their cell phone, right? They can go live the pom-pom lifestyle if they so choose. And so since you've been going back and forth, and I know that's the number one thing I've noticed when I travel, I find ways that I can make things improved. I can improve them. I can make them better. I can make them shinier. What are some of the things you're seeing so far in your Africa travels that you think, oh, I can improve this. I can make this better. I can, in 5 years, this will be even better.
Oh, that's a great question. First thing is customer service, concierge, because as Americans, we are used to going to 4 or 5-star resorts and hotels, Airbnb and VRBOs, and we're used to be treated like the kings and queens of that destination. And unfortunately, over there, even in their 5-star quote hotels and stuff, they just don't provide that Ritz-Carlton type of service or that 4 Seasons service. So that's a huge opportunity.
Big opportunity. Yep.
Huge opportunity. Let me give you an example. It's just as simple as this. So when people don't have their flight land on time and somebody's supposed to pick you up, we literally had somebody that was a partner of ours who left somebody at the airport for 5 hours.
Wow.
Because their flight was delayed. The transportation company that was hired to pick them up, Ericka, they left. And these were brand new investors who invested with us in townhomes, and they had never been to Africa. So you know what they were? They were livid. But you know what I did? I said, no problem. I got another service provided for them. I paid for it. I comped everything that before they even asked me. That is not prevalent in Zanzibar for one reason and one reason only. It's not because they're bad people. It's because of their cultural mindset. You know what they always tell us to slow down? What's the
poli poli? It's poli poli time.
Pole pole.
I'll get there when I get there. Pole pole time.
Exactly. So they didn't see an urgency, not understanding the magnitude that these people, 3 people, just flew a day.
Yeah, a day
to get there, and they're treating it like, oh, they just right down the street.
We'll get over there. We'll get to them.
Right.
Give me about 45 minutes.
Exactly. So these people are livid. Wait a minute. I spent all this money to come over here. My ride leaves, and I'm not really, comfortable making the trip.
Right.
So I hopped on the phone, Ericka, and I said, first and foremost, I said, I do not know that transportation company. However, DJ the Money Coach is on the marquee. I accept full responsibility for everything. For sure. And before you can even ask me for something, I got your new transportation and I got your bill, and I also got your meals, and I got your drinks for the whole day.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a huge opportunity. And let me tell you why that's a huge opportunity, because that was a great question. Because when I was in the cleaning business, the reason why I was able to dominate the cleaning business, Ericka, because I paid attention to the wealthy and the high multi-unit people and what they wanted more so than what they needed. And if they wanted me to walk their dog, even though I was a cleaning company, I walked their dog.
Right.
If they wanted me to pick up their laundry, I picked up their laundry. And I did not even, hesitate. I jumped on it. So in Zanzibar and in Tanzania, they are very slow because their culture is, like you say,
it's on an island. Poli poli. It's fine.
Sunshine.
Relax at the beach.
But
us
as Americans,
even between Tanzanians on the island, the main island and the island, Zanzibar, because they're different, right? I love how our tour guys were from the mainland. And they were like, man, these beach bums, they had words for beach bums. And they're like, they just relax all day. And the guys on the island were like, but you got to rent my car when you get here. You got to rent my place when you get here. So I'm in no rush.
But you know what? But here's the thing. Here's what we were telling them when we just was there for a whole month in January. We said, here's the unfortunate thing. I want your lifestyle. I want pole pole. I want no stress. I want the plenty of money, peace of mind. But however, now that you have been discovered is they
Mhm.
talk about Africa Rising,
For sure.
your lifestyle is going to not exist because the major multi-billion-dollar corporation is going to make the lifestyle like America.
Yeah.
And you're going to not be able to afford the land that you have, just like gentrification. So
Mhm.
that's the first thing I learned. The second thing that I learned on the cleaning side,
Mhm.
they don't have the cleaning capacity that we have. What do I mean by that? They build their resorts and their hotels and their condominiums without thinking about washers and dryers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They literally dry their stuff on hanging lines
Yeah.
like it's no big deal. I'm talking about in some luxury places.
Pull style. We'll
Right.
get to it. It's gonna hang
So
out. It's gonna dry.
that's a significant opportunity. So while I was over there this last time, a cleaning company that was washing people's clothes went out of business. I
That's
said,
crazy.
how can you go out of business? You know why? Because they were afraid, Ericka, to go knock on the door to these new residents and ask them for their business.
Yeah.
In a complex that got 220 units and 98% of the people are foreigners, and they not going to want to wash their clothes. They want you to wash them, but they weren't being assertive enough with a plan. So that's the second thing I learned.
Hold on.
But then,
Everybody in the comments, who wants to wash your own clothes on vacation?
nobody.
Nobody. Put a no in the comments. Just put a no in the comments. Because I when I was in Zanzibar, I balled them up in the bag. They gave me the room, and I'm like, I'll be here. And they folded them and starched them and ironed them and everything else. And I was like, thank you.
Right. And only a small percentage of people are doing that. But now here's the best opportunity that I'm going to share with people on Saturday. How many excursions did you go to when you went there the first time?
Man, the group I went was a overly ambitious group. So they did excursions like twice a day. I was like, all right. Calm down. You know what I mean? But I understand some people are excursion people, some people are beach time people.
So what I found out, Ericka, because I've been on 6 excursions and 5 trips, that the excursion business is wide open, Ericka.
For
and
sure.
We have figured out how we can take as little as $30,000 US and make $250,000 every year. I'm gonna say that again, Ericka. $30,000 US. That will get us a boat, them dhows, and 2 cars. And I ran the numbers based off the 50 people I've taken over there, Ericka. The average group that we took to Paradise Island, which is our favorite, excursion.
Right.
We take 15 people, $100 a person. That's $1,500. Do it 3 times a week. That's $4,500, and that Dow runs us about 15 grand.
Man, those the boats and the guys, super cheap. Super cheap.
Check this out, Ericka. I'm gonna drop a real nugget. What they ain't hip on. When we went to the island, the Paradise Island, what were they lacking that we do as Americans as it pertains to partying?
Oh man, a couple things, but well, I don't want to say. You say,
we're not gonna say it. But this is kind of pertains to when you're talking about painting houses and stuff like that. We got that too, baby. We got that. So on Saturday, I'm gonna share with your people how to take as little as $5,000 and make 100 grand in Zanzibar in 2024.
Awesome.
I'm gonna say it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna show you how to take $5,000 and make 100 grand guaranteed in 2024 in Zanzibar, just off what we do as partiers in America, North America and South America, that is absent. And here's how I know, Ericka, because every time I went, I did my own version, and people were buying hand over fist, and nobody is even thinking about doing it. So it's a quick play that's going to get fast returns. We already ran the numbers, and we can do $5,000 investment. What I'm talking about, we can make $100,000, and this lines up just like what you talked about with the painting company, with the good old boys that don't speak English.
They don't care.
So your question couldn't have been a better question, because I'm now focused on that part of the business, because even though I'm excited about realizing the dream of building a multi-million-dollar resort, and building a acre of land that I invested less than 20 grand US, and I just got the property appraised. Ericka, check this out. 5 luxury townhouses built American way. We have turned a $20,000 investment with about $160,000 worth of resources into a $1.5 million asset. And guess what, Ericka? We don't own no debt on it. We own everything.
Love it.
I'm gonna say it again, Ericka. I purchased an acre of land, just under acre land, in July 2023. I built 5 luxury townhouses that now are worth not the land, but the townhouses themselves.
Townhouses, yeah.
They just got appraised. Today is Thursday. We just got an appraisal on one of our townhouses, $240,000 US.
240,000.
240,000 US, Ericka, and the townhouse is gonna lease out for $250 a night. And I got proof to show you and your people tonight. That's in less than 6 months, Ericka.
I love it.
And the land itself then almost doubled in price. So that's another thing that I learned. And then I learned I am actually now a full operating corporation in Zanzibar.
Congratulations.
Only people, the Ransburg International, as of January 3rd, 2024, is incorporated in Zanzibar. And I'm going to actually show your people the actual certification and the actual paperwork tonight.
So people that get online, they tell me, Ericka, I want to be international. I want to go live overseas. I want to travel. And I'm like, listen, if you're serious, if you want to really grow economically, Africa is rising. They do whole, I forgot the name of that channel. It's with the A, Al Jazeera TV. Man, they do whole specials where they follow Indian people around, Jamaicans, all kind of people going to Africa, starting stores, building stuff. So, I'm just big on telling y'all, like, the reason I talk so much about digital liberty and digital real estate is once you have this laptop and you can create and grow things from it, now you can go put yourself in other cities and do monopoly in real life, is what I say. Buy property in real life. So,
Ericka, I ain't gonna give away all the secrets tonight.
Sure. Let's do it.
But here's the thing. When I say we are the first and only ones, no matter what you look like, we are the first and only ones. And I had 3 African diaspora conferences, 3 separate ones that's been in this business, Ericka, for over 15 years who are Africans, told me that I'm doing something that they ain't even able to do. Look, here it is right here, Ericka. Check it out.
I'm gonna blow it up. Bam.
Check it out. What does it say? You can read it for yourself.
Certificate of incorporation, you guys. The revolutionary governor of Zanzibar. Zanzibar International Corporation. Semi-private. Limited. 3rd day of January 2024. There you guys go.
And guess what that enables me to do, Ericka? They just changed the laws for individual owners that want to be foreign investors. I can buy stuff that other people can't buy because in order to be incorporated like that, your valuation has to be over $5 million. And it's moving up to 10 million. So let me get them another history lesson and you can go to the next.
And wait, before I want you guys to understand what he's saying about 10 million. 99% of all U.S. businesses do less than 10 million a year. 99% of all U.S. businesses do less than 10 million a year. So what does that mean? That means certain investments are going to be for the 1%, and people don't want to hear about that. But that is truly why you have to get on objects and projects early as things are taking off, before the articles, before the 20,000 influencers show up to Zanzibar. You got to do it. So here you go. Go ahead, DJ.
So what I'm going to show your people tonight, Ericka, the Zanzibar #1 newspaper is called the Fumba Times.
Fumba Times.
Hey, what's going on, Maria? Maria is one of our members. How you doing, Maria? How's the newborn doing? Shout out to you, Maria. Rolling out of Miami. Maria is amazing. Fumba Times did an article on me, August 2022. They released the article December 2022. And they were curious, but again, they were like, you're just talking out the side of your neck, but we're going to interview you anyway. And they basically asked me a bunch of questions about, what are you here for? What are you going to do? And I told them, we're coming here to dominate. We're coming to make, history and do something nobody's done in America in Zanzibar. That's December 2022. I get over there. I spend the whole month in Zanzibar for the grand opening in 2024. Now they come out with an article, Ericka, and I'm going to show it to your people. Over the last 18 months, Zanzibar has attracted $3.7 billion worth of investments from fintech companies. The NBA just bought 20 hectares of land, NBA Africa. And on top of that, Ericka, Idris Alba and Charles Smith now have invested in Zanzibar. But guess what, Ericka? I've been there first before all of them. And I know the lay of the land better than any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a side by side, my article and their article, and I say in their article, these are Johnny come latelys, because they have been instructed to come do the deals by their handlers, because they did not have the courage or even know that this was an opportunity worth pursuing. But since they have high incomes, like you and I know, they have time to catch in on the back end when we had to be sophisticated and financed to catch it before anybody knew it. So there's a book called The Roaring 2000s that talks about S-curve economics by Harry S. Dent Jr. He's a PhD. And he talked about how early adopters create technologies and rents and real estate and businesses before the masses even understand it. But then he said what gets it to the masses, Ericka, are the influencers, the celebrities, and now the YouTubers. Because this book, again, a business case study, was written in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
And I studied that book to build a 7-figure cleaning business, Ericka. I don't do nothing happen chance. So now that I understood that the influencers are now going to take it from early adoption phase, which is generally 0 to 5%, Ericka. That's where we're right now in Zanzibar. And then the influencers take it from 5% to 40%, which is called the massive growth of S-curve. And then it shoots up to 70% in the next 5 to 7 years, and then it tables off. So right now, Zanzibar is in position for like 3,000 to 5,000% growth over the next 24 to 36 months. And if anybody can get there with an assembly line approach to business like Ford, Henry Ford, they can dominate. Guess what, Ericka? That's what I've been doing. I have with Ransburg International, I now have put my business system that I've run here for 22 years successfully in Zanzibar. And guess who's leading the corporation for us? Your favorite person, Tajir Green.
Tajir Green, New York.
Tajir Green left corporate America and private equity on Wall Street and became the president of our Zanzibar operation. And he's been in Zanzibar since November, running everything for us. And he's responsible for us getting incorporated in Zanzibar.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all hear me, ladies and gentlemen? So we're laying the foundation and we're building relationships with Fortune 500 companies. And here's another tip, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I liked about your first opening for your first tour this year. The first thing you stopped and said is, I'm going to talk to everybody about this right here.
Mindset. We had to. You
said, forget about talking about assets. First thing first, let's talk about your mindset. I said, Ericka, you go with your bad self. Because it don't matter how much money they got. If they mind ain't right, it ain't going to work.
Man, you missed the Keith Lee thing. Because I know you've been in and out the country, but this woman, Keith Lee came. You know, he's going to bless the location. Every location Keith Lee's been to, they have lines around the building for the next month, right? The business owners go to a hospital for exhaustion. They're so tired. Keith Lee comes to a business in Dallas, gives the lady $4,000, tells her to tip. The barber tip her staff, and she doesn't. And so now, instead of her, talking about how much money she's making, she's on the internet defending why she took the money. Mindset. Can't see the forest for the trees. She missed out on a $1 million opportunity with a food truck. Not a restaurant with overhead and all this stuff, but a food truck where she could just get in there every day and make money until she felt tired.
You know what?
That's why mindset is important.
That's a great segue to
every day.
She's greedy.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you the positive side of that coin. Mm-hmm. So in July, I took a group of about 15 people in July 2023, and the land, Ericka, I could pay for the land in my sleep. But like Keith Lee, I said, what would be the most impactful thing that I can do? And in the video you showed first, Chris was there, and Chris had told me about his investment with another group that he put a lot of money. I said, you know what we're going to do? I had already looked and surveyed about 6 or 7 acres of land before the group came, because I was there a week and a half before with Financially Free D. And we found this land, and I said, oh, they agreed on the price. I said, you know what? Instead of me buying it, why don't we buy it as a group? So I allowed them and me to buy the land together. It's the same land, Ericka, that's now worth over $2 million.
There you go. Spread it around. Go give her mindset.
So mindset, S-curve economics, and now what we're doing is we're going in the trenches, Ericka, and we're building 5 ancillary businesses with the focal point being tourism, the second piece being transportation, the third piece being waste management, the fourth piece being concierge, and the fifth piece, which is blatantly obvious, is to travel. The airline travel prices in and of themselves.
Yeah, I mean, some of the best deals I got is either leaving out of Chicago or leaving out of Atlanta. Got 2 seats. I got them for $1,479. I mean, I'm super excited. But it was just one of those glitch things. I got them at a good time. I'm gonna be in Doha for 9 hours. Then we'll be on our next flight, and then we'll be in Zanzibar.
So we're gonna show your people and the world, Ericka, how to be real champions. That's why I always wear the rings. So I'm wearing 2 rings tonight.
So okay, we got the 2 rings. What's the first ring? Zoom on in on them. No.
The first ring is from being a champion finalist with my oldest son in baseball with USAA, which covers the whole country. Yep, USSAA. Yep. So we won this championship in 2018.
2018 championship.
And the second ring is the one I always wear. And Ericka, I'm sad to say that I lost my ring on the plane in first class.
Dang.
And I fell asleep and it fell off my finger.
Man, you was tired.
So now, yeah, I didn't even realize. And now I can barely fit my sons on my left hand.
Dang.
And this is the last championship that we won in 2020.
2020.
Yep.
Listen.
As a coach, and my son, who's the youngest one, Christian, he was playing at 12-year-old, playing with 14 and 15-year-olds, dominating as the leadoff hitter for their group, and they won the whole championship for the whole Southwest of Texas.
Man, listen, you were sleeping hard. You got to put it up.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it until I got to my place, and I was like, man, something feels strange. And all of a sudden, I was like, man, my hand is light. My ring fell off my finger. But here's the message of the story here is that what we're doing is that we're practicing cooperative economics. We're working with people to look like us specifically. We're servicing everybody on the consumer side.
For sure.
Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that wants to stay in a condo, stay in our townhouses, stay in our resorts, we open to all, because guess what? 98.5% of people that are over there, they don't look like us. But
a lot of British.
A
lot of British, a lot of German.
Yep. German, Portuguese, Italian, Indian. But 98% of people who come over there to do business, they don't look like us. So I'm purposely incorporating my business model, the 7 spheres of money, into Zanzibar and practicing cooperative economics. And I have also started 5 businesses in Zanzibar that we have partnered with Africans strategically, purposely, so that they don't lose the opportunity of $1.3 billion.
Right.
See, what that article talks about in January of this year is that Zanzibar is going to do billions of dollars in revenue in the next 24 to 36 months. And primarily, a lot of it is going to be generated in the fintech startup world.
True. That makes sense.
Yes. So on Saturday, I'm going to invite your group to come out to a master training, and I'm going to teach them assembly line business from A to Z. I'm going to teach them how to get residency on the personal side, but most importantly on the business side, because of the new laws that just changed in January 2024, that you can't do stuff that you could have done just 6 months ago if you're not a B corporation that have done millions of dollars, and they can come under our umbrella and do their own business. So I'm going to teach them how to do that. And I'm going to teach them how to focus on those 5 ancillary businesses that will generate, Ericka, conservatively, $330 million of annual business as soon as 2026, 2027. And that is why now Marriott and Hilton are now building resorts in Zanzibar.
Oh, I believe it.
And guess what? Tajir has already facilitated a relationship with the Marriott to actually have us start bidding on subcontract opportunities, because we started our own construction real estate company in Zanzibar under Duransburg International.
Congratulations.
So I might be a little bit excited, Ericka, but what we're most excited about is that we're actually sharing with our people cooperative economics. we're leveraging our professional networks, and
Mhm.
we're taking proven ecosystems of success. Ours now, we're finding companies in Zanzibar that are African owned, and we're
Mhm.
partnering with them, and we're telling them, if you want to do business at our resort, you got to be an exclusive vendor, or most importantly, you got to allow us the opportunity to own some of your business, because we can't give you free business.
Right.
We're not going to just turn over and become the consumer, where you become the parasite to the host. We're
Right.
going to dominate everything in compassionate capitalism.
Right.
That's what we're going to do. So I've been talking a lot. So tee up and show them the professional video at the top of the email that Kadera sent you, to show you the actual grand opening.
For sure.
And some people don't believe it. That's why I got the cigar. So, Ericka, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the night after our ribbon cutting ceremony to celebrate us having the only Blue Lagoon white sand beach inside a resort on the whole entire island, Ericka. We basically copied the Mandalay Bay model, which Mandalay Bay was the first resort ever to have a white sand beach inside of the resort. That's what you just saw, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I am the full equity and owner of the one of its only kind on the whole island. And the beautiful thing is, Ericka, we have decided we're going to sell a couple of units, because over the last 2.5 years, every time I engage with people, they were asking me, can I buy a unit
from you?
So what we're deciding to do, and this is an exclusive for your platform only, we're going to sell 3 of our exclusive units that I was going to own personally myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to sell my 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse. And I know what you're about to say of the people who don't get it. Why would you sell that, DJ? Well, the reason why I'm going to sell it, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm building the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort, which is going to be our legacy to actually show you what the American Zanzibar lifestyle is really about. So why do I hold on to a penthouse when we can build on almost 4 acres of land, a luxury, highest technology, highest concierge customer service resort you will ever see in Zanzibar? That's why, ladies and gentlemen, not because I have to, is because I want to continue to control the narrative so I don't have to go outside for other finance. So we're going to have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse that you just saw, that Blue Lagoon. You can see the buildings. It's going to look right down in front of that. We're also going to sell the only duplex, which is an upstairs, downstairs unit inside of one of our luxury residential buildings that you can acquire as well. And then we're going to sell one that the Europeans like the most, which is amazing to me. It's a garden unit, 1 bedroom, walk out right into the pool, and you can basically have your own garden, furniture, and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to sell that one. And then for the people who like that private life without the resort, I have one luxury townhouse that is a 2.5 bath, 3-bedroom, swimming pool, gated car, Pebble Beach access that we're putting on the market for those right now, Ericka. So we're celebrating a lot of great things, because this is taking a yeoman's effort. It's taking a lot of sacrifice, a lot of time away from the family, and most importantly, it's taking a lot of pushback from people that couldn't believe that it's possible, because we even had people in the expat community that said there's no way you can own land in Zanzibar. I'm wrong, Ericka. I personally bought several acres of land because I don't stop until we get the job done.
I love it. I love it. Listen, look at the Blue Lagoon, y'all. Look at that photo. Look at those pictures. Pom lifestyle.
Yeah, they ain't seen nothing yet. We're just getting started. We're starting to get calls from everybody that want to connect with us. We have a private equity company that's looking to invest in our Pom Lifestyle Resort. So I would say to your people, number one, first, let's take care of your personal finances, because that's my expertise. Right. I'm not a developer. I became a developer. But the first thing that we do well, just like you do, Ericka, we teach our people the fundamentals of finance. And we're not going to get beyond that. So what I want to be able to do is offer our people the core that built up what you're seeing tonight and what you've seen the last few times I've been on your show, ladies and gentlemen. This is a manifestation of 20 years of hard work.
Ooh, using that word.
It's a manifestation of 20 years of hard work. And most importantly, this is a manifestation of the 4 dirty little words and the 4 P's. When I tell people, put your head down, go to work for 2 to 5 years, and you can have a 6-figure passive income and a 7-figure net worth. I literally have proved the proof is in the pudding, because again, you called me December 2021. In less than 24 months, we opened up a multi-million-dollar luxury residential resort. Not only did we stop there, Ericka, we bought acres of land and we built luxury townhouses. And we also are building another resort, and we've done it in less than 2 years, Ericka.
Listen, and here's the funny part. There's so many people like, oh, the economy, the interest rates, no money's moving around. Oh, and I'm like, look, you guys, there's opportunity everywhere. It depends on if you're really ready to do it. If you're really ready to move forward, opportunity is everywhere.
Yeah, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't step foot in Zanzibar to the 3rd week of February of 2022. But I just showed you pictures of a multi-million-dollar resort, and I'm going to show you pictures of luxury townhouses that we built with our own investment from people that look just like you. And I'm going to show you that we're about to build another multi-million-dollar resort. So when I talk about the 4 dirty little words, here's what I mean by that. Number 1, discipline. Number 2, accountability to a proven system. What's the proven system on this platform? The Classy Climb.
Right.
Over 8+ years in business, provide people with world-class education, but most importantly, providing them with world-class mentorship, and most importantly, providing them with world-class opportunities they can't get nowhere else. And then the third thing is plug into that proven system. Plug into the Classy Climb with Ericka Williams. Be in Vegas. Matter of fact, be her to Vegas March 2nd to the 3rd. Guess what? That's what I did. I plugged into the Classy Climb. And then the fourth thing is we put our head down, ladies and gentlemen, and we went to work for 2 to 5 years, and we don't negotiate the price of success. What do I mean by that? If they tell me the conference ticket is $1,000, and I thought it was only going to be $200, but I'm serious about getting ahead, and I can't afford $1,000, that's the reason why I got to come up with $1,000.
For sure.
And the reason why I'm giving this example, Ericka, because this goes to my son, Rodney, who you took to the 100K investment opportunity in Florida. Exactly. And Rodney learned a tremendous amount. So Rodney went to a conference just this past summer. And as a student in Austin, he was only supposed to pay like $200. They told him by mistake there was no student tickets left. And he said, well, what's the price of a regular ticket? $997. He don't even have that kind of money. But you know what he did? He didn't even call me. He didn't call his mother. He went into his savings and worked a little bit extra overtime, and he got the ticket. And guess what, Ericka? Reason why I'm highlighting this, because I've had 90% of people who have far more money than he has, and they cry, whine, and everything about why they can't afford something.
I can't. Oh, my gas money, my sandwiches money. And I go, nothing will change unless you change. If you tell me you can't afford it, you've already told your mind not the way to think of it.
Exactly. Check this out. My son got the ticket, told me after the fact, and they were supposed to set up opportunities for him to see some company and stuff. He got there, couldn't find a thing, kept working. because he's seen his dad as an entrepreneur his whole life, never saw me working for anybody. And my son not only got one paid entrepreneur internship, but he got two.
Awesome.
So right now, your homeboy at
Mr.
19
Rodney.
years of age, he got hired by a Fortune 3 bank at $47 an hour. And he got hired by a software company affiliated with Apple for $45 an hour remote. So starting first week of May, my son's going to be making almost $100 an hour because he did not negotiate the price of success. And even though he didn't have $997, he got it.
He found it.
Kept going after the goal.
Listen, y'all, Rodney is very special. He was teaching stocks to grown adults at this event. Nobody knew how old he was. They knew he was young. They thought he was my camera guy, which he was. And he was teaching stocks to the people there. He was so excited and passionate. I recorded a video while he was teaching this young lady. She was like, how would you know all this stuff? And again, you guys, you have to put yourself in good situations where Rodney was in the room full of adults. And once he told them how young he was, they were like so shocked. And I want y'all to understand these Generation Z kids, they're getting it. They're not letting, oh, my mom, my dad, I'm black, I'm whatever. No, they're not letting any of that stop them. They're kicking their butt past all this stuff. They're knocking down all the barriers, right? Most barrier people have is money. Oh, I don't have the money, Ericka. And it's like, well, you need to figure out how to get it because most of the stuff you want is on the other side of that room. But DJ, I just got a message from your staff and from my staff. They have a very beautiful video they want me to show.
Go
and
ahead.
Let's show it to them because I said, man, let me see what y'all got in the email here for me. Let me go ahead and bust it over for you. Enrique is texting, hello, please. Please answer. I'm like, you can't WhatsApp call me while I'm live, y'all. I love it. Listen, there's a few of those classic climbers I never see without a hat. I just saw one. I'm like, I saw you with a button up on out of your casual. Beautiful, beautiful outfits, man. Beautiful. I love the ribbon cutting. It was nice. The kites, all of it. Good stuff, DJ. Proud of you, man.
Yeah. Again, hey, we couldn't have been there without you, without
Hey.
that phone call. Here's the thing: the 4 P's, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, professionalism. Speak the King's English. Wear the proper clothes. Be on time.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ericka added on to my number 2. Persistently pursue your plan. We had a plan in January and February of 2022, and we've just stuck to the plan. 10 toes down in the sand, put our head down, go get it. But the 3rd P, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that separates the women from the girls and the men from the boys. Perseverance. You think we ain't had setbacks in the last 2 years? Trust me, a lot of setbacks. And the more the setbacks, it just tells me there's a bigger opportunity and we're on the right path. And then last but not least, we have to perform. It's a sliver. Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't even take that phone call when Ericka calls me at night, this is never happening. And then if I don't say, hey, talk to RJ, talk to my sister, and say, instead of buying, a 1-bedroom unit, hey, I want the whole enchilada.
The whole place.
So what we've done, ladies and gentlemen, I've shown you the 2 to 5 year plan that I told you you can do. I've just shown you how to do it. Each person you just saw in that video, they have been on the other side of this transmission, this broadcast, and they were naive enough to believe, number one, the property and the equity and ownership that I have in America is true. They are naive enough to believe that the access to our network, like Ericka's accessed me to her network and we access into ours, is real. And then the third thing is they said, how do I get involved? How do I enroll? But here's the thing. Check this out, Ericka. What holiday that's been made up this coming next Wednesday?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. You ain't got to motivate nobody to go out and get flowers, candy, perfume, dinner, none of that. Guess what? It's a nice experience, but show me on the end where you're going to have equity and ownership and assets that produce residual income, which Ericka talks about in the digital real estate game. None, unless you are the restaurant, the people who making the perfume, making the candy, making the flowers. You ain't getting nothing. But I don't have to sell you on that. But on this, you're still on the fence because you don't have the right mindset. But you know what? Tonight, we're only talking to the professionals. We're only talking to people like Ericka, like me, sharp professionals and proven business owners who run successful businesses, want to go to the next level and get from the 10% to the 1%. That's right. Professionalism, persistently pursue your plan, perseverance, and performance on a sliver. When the lights are the brightest and the most pressure, you got to be calm during the storm, baby. So what we're going to do tonight is exclusively, like we did on the grand opening. Ericka, we had those people out there for 8 days, 7 nights, and the first 3 days was nothing but business.
Right.
And people are like, why we got to do that? Because I'm going to teach you what we've done. So on Martin Luther King's birthday, we did the grand opening, the ribbon cutting ceremony, and we showed them how we got invested and owned that project. The second day, Ericka, we took them a mile down the street, just like I did in Detroit. I'm controlling the real estate narrative for the actual appraised value. And I showed them the land that we bought in July of 2023. And not only showed them the land, we showed them the townhouses.
Yeah.
And we had them talk to our team in Zanzibar. On the next day, guess what we did, Ericka? Just like you just did in Dallas, we had our attorneys in Zanzibar, our CPAs in Zanzibar, our staff in Zanzibar, show them how to do A to Z from anything they want to do in Zanzibar through the 7 spheres of money system. And you know what we did? We live streamed it to the people who were smart enough to invest $497.
Love it. And
so now tonight, Ericka, we're going to give your team and your people live replay, whatever. We're going to do an exclusive to say thank you. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give them the back to the basics Black History package. Back to the basics Black History package. Number one, you can get a consultation with me and I'll talk to you about anything. Ericka, here's the thing. When I was there the first 2 weeks, I was doing consultations at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to people here in America that I forgot was on my calendar, but I did not reschedule them. I did the business. And you know what God did? Blessed us. 2 of the people invested in the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort land.
Love it.
But what about it said, I'm too tired and I don't have to do these consultations, but I didn't do that. Tajia and I team tagged and did about 5, 6 consultations at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to give you a chance to get a consultation with Ericka Love said the assessment. What's going to happen? We're going to give you a 10 questionnaire to tell us about what's going on in your life. Be it if you want to start another business or if you want to get out of $60,000 worth of debt, we're going to give you a roadmap how to get out of it. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to give you 3 questions that you can ask me or anybody on my staff about anything pertaining to money. And we're going to not only answer the question, but we're going to give you a plan to execute it over the next 30 days, 60, and 1 year. And then the second thing we're going to do, we're going to give you a master training this Saturday only on everything Zanzibar to make 0 to 6 figures in 2 to 5 years and create a 7-figure net worth real time.
Real time.
Real time, Ericka. And then on top of that, Ericka, that $497 live stream of the 3 days, the first 5 people tonight, I'm going to give them that live stream, which is over 60 hours of conference of everything that we did in Zanzibar those first 3 days. And all they got to do is hit the link below. The first 5 people, they get it free. And nobody got that for less than $497. And it'll tell you step by step everything that we did with our team, how we take people from the side of the road and help them make 6 figures in 2 years, and how I was able to do a 7-figure deal with less than $20,000 in less than 6 months in Zanzibar. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Not only I can do that in Zanzibar, I can do it anywhere in America. Yeah.
Smooth rock wall. Introduction, you guys. Don't miss it. I'm talking about consultation, replay the grand opening, exclusive invitation to the next masterclass. Look, don't miss out. Man, these are some good classy climbers right here, man. We seen Tech Tuesday guys over here.
Yep. That's real.
Real folks, real people coming out, enjoying their life. Pom-pom lifestyle.
And so, yeah. So if you are a professional like me, like Ericka, you want to get to the next level. And let's just say you want to cut your taxes by 10, 15% to incorporate some tax laws that you don't know. You know, there's a new tax law that just changed on the 529. I'll tell them about that one too. Yep. You know, my background is in accounting, right? And I always recommend to everybody, you should every year get an updated tax book on the new tax updates, because it's impacted middle class America negatively more than anybody, because with the recession we're in, they're taking your money more than they're taking anybody else's money, because the working class don't have any money, and the wealthy 1%ers, they always create new loopholes to keep their money
and invest more and more to get out of it every day.
Exactly.
They go, what? I need to build 3 more affordable income projects. Let's go build 3 more. I need to hire a few more incentive hires. Let's hire 3 more.
Yep. They know how to get the tax credits. They know how to get the opportunity zones, and they know how to get the free money from the government. And we'll teach them how to do all of that from A to Z. And this is a limited opportunity, Ericka. We're only going to have a small group of people, because we realize in 2024, we only want to work with people who are serious. We have, for the past 2.5, 3 years coming on the platform, we try to work with everybody, but we realize everybody ain't ready. And we can't drag anybody to success anymore. We got to work with the people who want to be pulled, not pushed. So if you're a person that were like the 5, 6 people we did consultations with at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning who were serious, then hit the link and get in the game, and we'll teach you, like an assembly line, how to get things done. We'll teach you the tax laws. We'll teach you the state planning laws. We'll teach you how to create brand new businesses in the digital world with Ericka's platform. And we'll teach you how to do it here in America online. And we'll teach you how to do it all up and down the coast of Africa, because we're the first and only people to do it. Not the first one to look like us. We're the first and only. If you're not Marriott, if you're not a sovereign fund, you ain't doing what I've done, because guess what? I follow everybody's shows that are doing something in Zanzibar. And that first question they can never answer: what's your equity and ownership in what you selling to me?
Right.
And soon as you say that, Ericka, they get real quiet. They have $100,000 million looking videos. And I just say, just do one thing. Show me the deed to some property or some business that you own.
Right.
Well, I'm not mad at you if you don't, but don't tell me you can help me make 6, 7 figures and you don't have no skin in the game.
For sure.
Ericka, you like bacon and eggs for breakfast?
You know, when I can. All right,
check this out. Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between the chicken and the pig to give us bacons and eggs?
The chicken and pig, one's coming off the side of the booty. If you get the Japanese bacon, it's off the side of the ribs. But if you're getting the American bacon, it's off the side of the booty. If you're getting the chicken, that's the eggs.
Yep. And guess what? To cut it off that booty, they usually got to give up that life, don't they?
They sure do.
But that chicken, ladies and gentlemen, he or she can just lay that egg
and run on down the street
and keep on walking. You ever heard that in the dating world? Hey, you can't keep getting the milk for free, baby.
Hey.
So guess what, Ericka? me take that down real quickly. So this is what I show them real quickly. This is the ownership, the deed, and the government seal on that property that Chris is the owner with us. That's the actual deeds. So I own the land outright. So why would you want to roll with anybody else?
For sure.
Why would you not want to be helped? And if you say, hey, DJ, I'm not interested in Zanzibar, that's cool. Guess what? We own and manage over $60 million worth of assets right here in America. Because I've been doing this since 2002.
You got people in the comments. She said, how can I invest that 5K in excursion businesses? That's what I want to know.
Guess what? All you got to do, Maria, hit that link. I'll show you how to do it on Saturday at 11 a.m., 12 Eastern time, because that's where the money. Check this out. In the excursion business, I'm going to show each person how they can buy their own car and their own boat, and we will even help them self-finance it.
Listen, DJ, I told people when I took my group to Panama, the first thing I said, if I had to be here, you had to leave me here tomorrow and I was staying for the next 6 months, I would have me 2 buses by tomorrow, by the end of this week, that was going back and forth picking up Americans from the airport, and I would be having money in my pocket. Work within what you see in the area, what they need. You already see how to get it. Go get it.
Man,
don't overcomplicate it, you guys.
I made so much money in the cleaning business, Ericka, when I just started doing ancillary services. The cleaning was the Trojan horse, Ericka, but it was giving them birthday cards, taking their dogs for walks, picking up their dry cleaning.
Yeah,
and people would pay you whatever you told them because it was a convenience.
Yeah, they just didn't want to leave the house.
They don't want to be bothered. Nobody in Zanzibar that's visiting like you and me want to wash their own clothes. Nobody wants to do their own driving. Nobody wants to do their own food. Guess what? We provide that all to them. And since I've been over there since February 2022, I've been there 5 times. I know the lay of the land. And Tajir has been there for 3.5 months. And that's what we also understood, Ericka. We got to have boots on the ground. So let me announce this exclusively as well. From this day forth, the 7 Spheres of Money team will have American representation in Zanzibar, at least 2 people, 60 days at a time to manage our operation. Because the hard part we thought was building it, Ericka, but the real part to maintain it, like multi-generational wealth, is managing it, the operation side.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to do. So we're not only going to be doing it, but we're looking for highly qualified people who might want to do expat type of relationships. So if you're interested in spending a time and learning how to live in Zanzibar, we're looking for sharp professionals. And age is not what we're looking for. We're looking for mindset, we're looking for skill sets, and we're looking for people willing to duplicate the system that already successfully built since 2002 called the 7 Spheres of Money. So all your people have to do, the first 5 people, you get the replay of the 3-day conference absolutely free. And we're only going to hold this event Saturday only, this Saturday, and we're keeping it limited to 30 people.
Man, DJ, do you see in the comments already? They're like ecosystem, hair, barber. Somebody said I'm on it. Personal shopping for your vacation home, everything.
Hey,
so many things.
Hey, you know how they prove that they really own it? Hit that link and enroll, because that's all talk. It's like you said, Ericka, when you opened up your tour, mindset, baby. But my mentor, Dr. George Fraser, says, hey, enrollment has its privileges. And guess what? Everything from our culture is not existent over there. You literally can go over there and get in the hair care business and make a mint. You can get over there and get in the entertainment business on a small level. And we actually have video. We're doing our own private parties, Ericka. So let me make another announcement. You remember DJ Eddie? Remember at Kimmer Rocks? He's our official DJ. He's done our last 3 parties, and we're going to start doing concerts, which actually our first concert is in the works to actually kick off the first weekend of April.
When is the Kite Festival?
The Kite Festival is right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So kite season is December, January, and February. So I actually will show your people on Saturday. And that beautiful video you just showed, I'm gonna show with a whole sky, you can't see nothing but kites.
Love it.
So that's the first phase
Mhm.
of the 6-month season. Then kite season starts again in June, July, and August.
June, July, and August. Okay.
Yep. So it's December, January, February. Then they take a break. They come back, and then it begins again June, July, and August. And kite season, man, it's so spectacular. You won't believe it. Oh, another thing we do, we're providing up to the door DoorDash services as well.
Nice.
I've got bikes. I got electrical bikes, Ericka. When you've been doing business like you and I've been doing for a long time, all we do is see what people ain't doing that everybody's going to want from American perspective.
Yeah, very Americanized, and also Germany, British people like make it easy for me. They want to go on vacation, and sometimes they want it to be still like is at home. Sometimes they don't want the native journey. So,
yep. And again, if you don't want to do Zanzibar, I can teach you everything I'm telling you I'm doing in Zanzibar right here because I've been doing it.
Yeah, listen, D Brown said
residential properties.
She said I'm ready to build in Atlanta. She said, "Oh, she ready to build in Atlanta."
Yeah, absolutely.
So let
me share this with you. I own residential properties. I own commercial apartments. I own mobile
homes.
Mobile homes. My mentor owns 12 mobile home parks. I don't think y'all heard me. Oh, by the way, I own the most disruptive technology as a inside equity owner called Grab TV. Look it up. Ericka, you ever heard of this little small network called the Bible Network?
I haven't, but talk to me because when I'm inside the stores, I see Chive TV, I see Happy TV, I see all kinds of stuff.
They right in your backyard. Look up the Bible Network, TBN. They right in your backyard, Ericka. We just brokered a deal with them for just under 8 figures in January with Grab TV technology. Remember last time I was here, I was telling you about what I did in Vegas with the Raiders?
Yep.
That partnership with Microsoft, 100% Black owned, just brokered a deal with TBN, the largest Christian network on the planet with over 100 million subscribers.
That's crazy.
So I can bring you technology. A couple of those people you saw in the video, they actually got in on the inside investment with me in Grab TV because of my relationship with Grab TV.
That's nice.
So if you heard of
opportunities everywhere.
So we got digital assets. It's not many fields I don't play in.
For sure.
Oh, they do know that we own our own tequila as well.
Tolero. Listen, so what I want you guys to get from these interviews I have with him is the opportunities are abundant. You just, when I tell you there's money everywhere, you just stick your hand up in the air and there's money everywhere. And a lot of times people hear that and they get really a lot of blockage. And so I did a whole training on mindset in my last couple classes and also at the tour, because I just know 90% of the stuff that you guys are like, oh, tell me the tactics, tell me the Facebook, tell me the ads. That's less than 5% of the business. 90% of the business is all mindset.
Congratulations. Maria and Tim just registered. Congratulations. Only got 3 bonus live streams for the 3-day conference left. We only giving it to the first 5, 2 just gone.
For sure.
It's a great time to be alive. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, this is Black history. But you know what? Black history is 24/7, 365.
Who was that used to say that? Was that is that what's his name? Tom Sawyer? Tom Joyner.
Tom Joyner. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I miss every month. It'd be Black History Month information every day. Yep. Now these new Ricky Smalleys and other people are not doing that, but it is what it is.
So take a bite out of Zanzibar. Better yet, take a bite out of life. Get off the sideline and get into the game, and don't let the economy be the reason why you don't go after your dreams, because that's the reason why you should do it. Don't let your children be the reason why you don't do it. Let that be the reason why you do it. I mean, let me give you a quick flashback before we get out of here. At one point in time in the late 90s, my car was repoed. 1994, I got a brand new car at the dealership I was working at, Ericka. I'm in a $1,000 suit selling cars, and I'm behind 3 months on my car payments. And lo and behold, I own a different car from a different dealership, and they came right up on that lot, right in front of me, and repoed my $25,000 car in 1994.
Ooh.
And you would have thought that the world had just ended for somebody who was 25 years of age. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I had $60,000 worth of credit card debt, not business debt, not student loans. I had $60,000 of consumable debt because I was just out there living life and had no clue, even though I had an accounting background. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I went from living in a $250,000 house to downsizing to a 1-bedroom apartment in the hood. But how many of y'all can overcome that? So instead of me using it as a reason for me to quit, I used that as motivation to get going. And I said, as long as God gave me health and gave me an opportunity to link up with people like Ericka Williams, I'm going for the gusto. And that's one thing that you don't do well enough as Americans. We don't go for it. We talk a lot, but we don't execute a lot. And right now, this is the best time to build multi-generational wealth. But here's what I got to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't microwavable. What you're seeing is hard work, manifestation of 20 years, but is also manifestation of 2 years of showing you from scratch. I just shown you with the access and execution of Ericka's help that I went out to Zanzibar in February 2022. I took my first trip there the 3rd week of February. I think it was like the 23rd of February. So it ain't even been 2 years, and I've already created a 7-figure net worth and a 6-figure passive income in Zanzibar, and I did it from scratch, but I didn't do it by myself. And I've had a whole bunch of challenges that you wouldn't even want to hear about, but all those challenges told me I'm on the right pathway. And now God has said, guess what, DJ? Zanzibar is now the #1 destination in all of Africa, and it's in the top 5 in the world. And guess what? Dubai is making it the Dubai 2.0 because it's only a 5-hour flight away.
That's what
I
they're
got
doing.
people calling me all around the world now, want to get in and do business with us, Ericka. That's how excited the time's out. Before, I was on a fool's errand. You know what they say? You go 3 phases when you introduce a new business or concept to people that you know. The first phase is they're excited, and some of them are like, Then the second phase, Ericka and ladies and gentlemen, they say they'll catch with you 2 years or 1 year later. Hey, Ericka, you still doing that thing? What's the name of that thing you're doing?
You still doing that?
You still doing? You having some type of tour thing? And they really don't support you, but they be like, all right, good luck with that. But then the third phase is the celebratory phase, Ericka, when you pull off your 4-city tour and you pull off putting people in the seats and building massive digital online real estate on all platforms. Now they say, Ericka, Ericka, I've always been your #1 supporter. And I always knew you can get it done.
I knew you could do it. Tell me about the next one. When you get the next one.
Exactly. So what we tell them is, thank you for your support. And when you enroll, the price is 10x for you, baby.
For sure. Well, DJ, I'm going to show them this last video, and we're going to get them roll up out of here. Man, congratulations on all the success. Listen, I tell people, whenever I travel somewhere, if somebody else has done it, some British people done figured out how to do it, we can do it. It's never that difficult. We can do it, and we just got to overcome the challenges. So, let's go ahead and show them this beautiful beam footage, and I'm going to look, somebody said it. Listen, man, is that book ABCs of Wealth book still for sale? Listen,
yes,
you
it is.
already know what they want, DJ. They want the book.
You actually get it in the bundle package tonight.
We can get in the bundle
I just forgot to mention it. So if you just want the book by itself, you can get the book. It's $25. But if you got a couple of more shingles and you want to get the whole piece, you get the book for free, and you get all my courses for free as well. You get the Family Finance 101 course absolutely free. This is a program I use for Chase Bank, the credit unions, the YMCAs across the world that been using in all institutions. Because the way I make my core money, ladies and gentlemen, I do open enrollments with major Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 1000 companies with Melvin, who Ericka knows big time, been with me for 20 years almost. And that's how I make my money. I make my money, then I buy real estate, then I buy other businesses, and then I go crazy and try to do something nobody else has done, and I become a developer in Zanzibar.
There you go. Become a monopoly in real life.
Yep. But if you only want the book only, just email us at nick@djthemoneycoach.com, and you can get the book. It's $25. We'll send it to you immediately.
Boom.
And I actually got a documentary coming out. It'll be coming out in the third quarter of everything that we've done over the last 2 years to make this happen.
That's beautiful, because people just don't know. People think, oh, you just hop on the computer and you just. No, it's much more than that, folks.
And everybody, this is DJ the Money Coach coming to you live here in Paradise. We're about to open our 220 unit luxury residential resort here in Paradise called Zanzibar in Paje. And where are you at? You got to enjoy the pom-pom lifestyle with us. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beach of the world. Get in this Blue Lagoon, white sand beach, only one of its kind in Zanzibar. You, me, and Paradise. It's nice.
They partying in the background.
Yeah, that was the night before the first video that you showed of the Blue Lagoon. Yeah, just got there. We were testing everything. Shout out to Jay Dotson. He just got the package, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 2 live stream replays of the 3-day conference to tell you everything from A to Z, how to build anything in Zanzibar left. It's only 2 left.
Guys, don't miss out. Listen, so DJ, what are some of the things we can see on the horizon for you this year? I know you have some concerts coming up, some conferences coming up. Tell us some of the stuff we can expect to see out of you this year, overarching. What do you expect to see out of DJ the Money Coach's team this year?
Yeah, so what you'll see is we're going to get our full 7 Spheres of Money team implemented in Zanzibar over the next 90 days. We actually are bringing banks to Zanzibar as well. So we're actually, all the hard assets that we have purchased, we're actually going to refinance those out. We're actually going to help people get their personal residencies and most importantly, their business residencies. And here in America, we're just going to be acquiring more commercial assets, storage centers, and we're going to get back into building larger credit portfolios for business owners. And we're going to get more focus back on open enrollment and actual 401k and SEPs for professional business owners. So if you're a business owner and your business is $250,000 to $2 million and you want to go to the next level and you want to pay less in taxes but get more assets that produce long-term multi-generational wealth, that's going to be our core focal point in the United States. Because again, for the last 3.5 years, just on your platform alone, we've been trying to work with the people, the bleeding heart, to help those people. But the reality is we got to stay in the lane that we are most effective for people who are ready to go right now. And it's more important because the economy is constricting, but it's exploding for the 1%.
For sure. And again, so many people from the middle class are moving further up through simple choices, simple tax things that you guys could discuss in your company, and also just different moves, making a few different moves this year for 2024. When do the most millionaires get created, DJ? Tell them.
During the recession, baby.
During the recession. So it's like when they're like, well, I don't know, Ericka, it's a recession coming up. When are the most millionaires made? When are the most new products and services come out?
And I can tell you this, one of the reasons why I don't owe any debt on anything is because in this type of economy, sometimes loans are harder to get even for the most successful people. But there's not a bank or alternative lending company that won't give you capital on an asset that's owned outright.
That's right.
That's a tip for you, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking about good paper. And if you own it outright, there's no risk for them. It's just a matter of what terms you want. And we can actually show you how to get loans and lines of credit where you don't even have to make payments for 12 to 18 months. But it's all about leverage. See, that's the different thing. And do you have the ability to talk the talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read as many books as you want, but if you don't have the ability to talk the talk, or you haven't done it, or you don't have the relationship, this is relationship management opportunities right now. This is where you open up your personal Rolodex and you build that relationship. You say, hey, Ericka, we've been rolling for 4 years now. I need you to help out, Jay Dotson. I need you to help out Maria because they have the professional and they got the asset. They just haven't done it, but I'm vouching for them. Can you work with them even though you don't have the time to do that? A lot of times people say, hey, I'm going to do it on the strength of this relationship. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you ought to be looking for 3 mentors. If you don't have that mentorship first, I don't care who your God is, but you need to be locked into God right now. and somebody who's emulating the principles of success, not talking it from a personality standpoint. Number 2, you should be locked into a leader. Ericka is a leader. If Ericka is offering opportunities for you to be mentored by her or her system, you ought to be plugged into it. And then the third one, you need to be locked into successful business people that can prove you that they're doing what they say they've done. And that's the key point. So we're going to focus, Ericka, for the next quarter. We're going to have 10 spots available for people to be mentored personally by me. And then we're going to have 3 spots available for people who want to do what we did in Zanzibar, anywhere on the planet from A to Z. As long as you make 6 figures, you got a 720 credit score, we will show you how to build businesses in the hard asset world, and we'll show you how to transfer to the digital world by just working through the classy climb to make everything, you know, interdependent relationship and make it copacetic for those folks. That's our focal point this year. I'm sorry about the people who are at the Walmart level, but guess what? There's programs for you to work.
Yeah.
I'd love to help you, but we got to work with the serious professionals because that gap is being decimated, and we got to get them together collectively in cooperative economics, Ericka, and expand so they can create more job opportunities for people in the working class to get up with the digital assets, get the skill sets from a technological standpoint, and be investing in themselves right now.
I know it's going to be the biggest jump for a lot of middle class business owners right now, and also middle class just workers. If you make some of the right decisions, massive changes. As we talked about here in Texas, so many people who bought homes in Texas in 2019, 2020, they're sitting on 150,000 to 300,000 in equity. I mean, I've seen several people in Houston buying a brand new neighborhoods, and now they sold it, walked off with 300K and bought into another new neighborhood in Houston. I was just down there in Houston Heights on 11th and JC Jester or TC Jester.
Yeah, TC Jester.
Yeah, man, so much opportunity. I just mentioned it on social media, had 100 hits. Like, hey, are you down here? We're doing something. I can help. So, you know, people are ready to move and help and grow, and there's opportunity no matter where you go.
Home equity line of credits is still coming in for qualified buyers at 3.9 and 4.9. This is the time. When I first got started in the Detroit market, you know what I did, Ericka? I pulled 50K out of my condominium.
Yeah.
On a home equity line of credit, I turned that into 7 figures within 5 years.
Yeah. People just got to know what they're doing. And they got to be guided. Yeah.
The market was right before the bubble of 2008, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what I did? I read, I connected with the people who are doing it, and I was just naive enough to believe what I saw and know that God's no respecter of person and do the same thing principally. I didn't try to duplicate that personality. I studied the principles that they were incorporating, and I applied the same principles, and I learned to get more humbled in asking God for grace. And I asked God to give me discernment and give me favor. And how can I help those who are less fortunate? And I increased my charitable contributions, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So I've taken up enough time on the beautiful classic climb. And
we're gonna have so many clips. It's gonna be crazy. YouTube's gonna be looking crazy.
To you, Ericka, for putting that call in to me December 2021, and you literally have changed my family's life.
Hey, man.
And you actually put me on a vocation. I had no desire but to make a trip, and this has become a calling for us.
Yeah, and your sister loved it. So it was good seeing his family enjoy it, have a good time. The sun was beautiful. The music was beautiful. You know, I'm getting ready to take somebody on that journey. I'm like, look, we're going to get t-shirts. We're going to get shirts made. We're going to get a dress made. I'm going to get a nice dress made this time. I'm going to do a couple of
man, I got a couple of pieces made too.
Yeah,
on day 2, I have a whole African garment that was created for me by locals that we built another relationship with.
They got some nice shirts they put together.
Oh my goodness. Let me leave you with this. The last time I was there, not here in January, but there was a group right there in the fort, in the hood by the merchant area. And we went up there and they showed them pictures of my daughters, and they made my daughters 2 beautiful African outfits. And I was leaving out 2:30 in the morning. They met me at the airport, dropped it off, charged me an extra $20. And I said, I'm going to do business with you exclusive. I took all our people there. We all got suits made and stuff. And they made me this beautiful garment on the second day when we were doing our townhouses and our conference. I wore the pure African garment made by our buddies. Man, it's amazing. Life is
super
great.
Nice. I like it. All right, you guys, this is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I hope you guys take a chance to reach out to DJ and his team. He's got a lot of great people on staff over there. Some of them former Classy Climbers. They're good people. They work hard and they create amazing opportunities for all of us. Make sure you take a bite out of Zanzibar and listen. Don't feel free to reach out to his team. He told you already, Nick at DJ the Money Coach, and definitely check out anything you're thinking. If you're wanting to buy the ABCs of Wealth, also reach out to their team. But you might as well go ahead and grab the bundle, give you all access to everything. See you soon, DJ.
Shout out to Tina. Shout out to Tina, who is the president of the African Diaspora Organization for all of Tanzania. Shout out to Tina.
Shout out to Tina. All right, you guys. This is your girl Erica. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Have a great evening.